what have you been up to the last 2.5 months, I guess?
Nothing real exciting.
Well, it's the same as always.
I've been working.
I go to the farm and help Daryl with the work there, and
Quite honestly, working and the girls doing their schooling at home.
go to town once a month.
We've just been pretty much living life relatively untouched by as far as the COVID goes.
Well, mostly stay around home.
Our family looked after our shopping for about 10 weeks there. And I almost got used to being served. It's been interesting. I was almost giddy about a week ago when I went shopping for my own groceries. That was a neat experience.
Girls have been doing their schooling from home, but that's been working well too. So we're pretty fortunate here.
Actually, the nicest thing has been to see spring come. When you got grass growing and the birds singing and the flowers are starting to bloom. Well, the ones we planted in. I've enjoyed that.
Where in this season have you found hope or encouragement? I mean, maybe you haven't been discouraged or whatever, but are there certain things that you have found helpful or encouraging to you?
Well, the birds keep building nests and the trees keep blooming, and so it's spring. The seasons keep coming and going, and so we know that God is still in control. Even though we might be discouraged at times, but it's still there.
When you sent me this text, Mark, about doing this, you used a term that it really struck me. You said that some of our people have we've been interviewing and doing this kind of thing. And that struck me it made me feel pretty good inside. Because to be part of something, we're new with Melmo, right? And we're relatively new, consider ourselves new compared to some of the people that have, that 5th or 7th generation there, it feels like. And so it's really cool that, that you use a term like that for someone like us. Actually, I almost got a little emotional when I read that, just about the wording of it,
We got our spring holiday canceled again. And that was kind of a disappointment. But other than that, I guess I don't go into depression when I have to stay in the house because I like to read. So got a lot of reading done.
And the brotherhood or whatever that we have as believers is there, but there's a little, when you're part of a church home like Melmo has become for us, we feel very included, and that really encouraged me a lot.
We just went up to see Jeff and Lee last Saturday, and I said to Les, I'm almost giddy because we're down this road. Actually, we really appreciated seeing people's faces. That first week when you had Blaine and Carol, I thought, oh yeah, that was great.
I've been kept on drawing back to that Matthew. I believe it's Matthew 6, where Jesus, the back part of the chapter there, where Jesus is talking to us about worry. Like don't worry. He goes. It's paraphrasing, but if I look after the birds, I'm going to look after you. And a little bit of a chastisement there.
We're running out of books. We got to reread some of the old ones that we haven't remembered. By
worrying, who can add an hour to their life, right? Like, I think I get the message here. There's nothing to worry about. He's got this. He's got us, and I found that very encouraging.